welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you what Jackson's routine is from 6 months to 9 months. Lots of you really loved the routine video I did from 3 months to 6 months old, so I thought it was time to do an updated one because as you can see, he has grown up a lot. He is a lot more active, vocal, he's eating solids now and he's in his own room. So it's time to share with you what he's doing now in the day. Yeah, shall we tell them? A baby of Jackson's age still needs about 12 to 15 hours of sleep within a 24-hour period. So again, ideally they would sleep 12 hours at night from 7 to 7. And then there is about 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours left in the day for nap times. So he's definitely cut down on the amount that he's sleeping, and also he's cut down on his milk feeds because he is now eating 3 meals a day of solid food. Main changes with Jackson since his last routine update are that he is eating 3 meals a day. We actually weaned him onto solid food a little bit early at 5.5 months, and we quickly upped him to 3 meals a day because he was just so ready. He's quite a big boy. So on a typical day, Jackson will wake up between 7 and 7:30. It just depends. And the first thing I do is go into his room and I will feed him. So this is when he has his milk. I'm still breastfeeding, but if you bottle feed, whatever you do, this is the time where I give him milk. I'll give him as much as he can take. So if he has one side, fine. If he has both sides, great. But we'll do the milk and then I'll change his nappy and then we'll all come downstairs as a family and have breakfast. So that is about 7:30 or 8 he will have his breakfast, and he typically has Weetabix or porridge or fruit or even plain yogurt. He's had all of those things. Sometimes I'll also give him like the offcuts of toast from his brothers or just give him a whole banana. He does baby-led weaning and purees as well. From whatever time Jackson wakes up, he is normally able to stay awake for 2 whole hours. So if he wakes up at 7, he will be tired by 9, and it is normally around 9 o'clock he wants to have a nap. To get him to have a nap, I normally rock him a tiny bit, but not loads, get him drowsy and put him into his cot, because I am normally at home for that nap, because if I had to do the school run, I'll be back from it, and if I'm at home, obviously I'm already here, and I normally use that time to get ready and stuff. So I'll put him down at 9, as I said, drowsy but awake in his cot, and he'll normally stay asleep for an hour. Sometimes it's a half an hour, sometimes it's 45 minutes. It's never longer than an hour though. So by 10 a.m. he normally wakes up. When Jackson wakes up at 10, we normally play for quite a while. That's normally quite a nice wakeful time where you could do a baby group or get some errands done. And then he will want his lunch at about 11:30 or 11:45. And that is the normal time that I feed my toddler and my older son lunch as well. So he kind of fits in with that routine. For lunch, Jackson will normally have like some pureed vegetables or like a little Dairy Lee sandwich or some offcuts of what his brothers are having for lunch. Now I will also offer him a beaker of water, but he still doesn't really know what to do with it. But I just think it's good practice to just keep giving it to him. And once he's had his solids and obviously he's got the water there, then I will also offer him breast milk afterwards. If he's still hungry or thirsty, I just think it's nice for me to offer it at this time. And then at about 12 or 12:15, he's tired again. So he's been awake for 2 hours and it's time to go down for his afternoon nap. For his 12 o'clock sleep, it just depends what we're doing on the day, but if we're out and about, he will sleep in his buggy. If we're at home, he'll go down in his cot. If we're in the car, he'll sleep in the car. Being the third baby, he doesn't really have much choice and he's quite adaptable. By about 1:30, he is up and playing, and I will always offer him breast milk at about 2 o'clock or 2:30. One, because I think that he wants it at that time, but also I don't want to get caught out on the school run. So I will offer him breast milk at about 2 or 2:30. And then we'll go off and do the school run and come home. Every now and then, if he has had a shorter nap at 12 o'clock, he will need a little top-up nap at about 4:30 or 4 o'clock for about 20 minutes, but that is just if his afternoon nap has been quite short. If I sense he needs that, I will rock him and let him have a little 20-minute nap. But I do always wake him up from that nap, just because if I didn't wake him up, he will not go down at 7. But I must admit, most days he doesn't actually need that nap anymore. Then at 5 p.m. he will have solid food again when his brothers have dinner, and again this is normally like vegetables, or we have just started offering him meat. So he has had spaghetti bolognese before, he's had chili whizzed up, he loves cauliflower cheese, so this is when he has his evening meal. Then after we've had dinner and everything, he will play for a bit, and then we do bath time at about 6 p.m. We do bath time for all of the children at that time. If Jackson is particularly tired on a day, I will maybe move it forward to like 5:45 just to keep him awake for a bit longer. But normally at 6 p.m. it's bath time. Then after the bath, I get him out at about 6:15, get him changed, have a little bit of quiet time, we do some little baby books, and then I am feeding him his last milk feed at about 6:30. So he's normally in bed 6:45 or 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. Jackson will sleep through until about 3 a.m. or the latest he's ever slept until is 5 a.m. So I class that as sleeping through the night. He doesn't go quite from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. but I am still breastfeeding. Although he's on 3 meals a day, I just think whatever time he wakes up, I am gonna offer him the breast still, because I don't exactly know how much he's getting. But he does sometimes sleep from 7 p.m. till 5 a.m, which I think is pretty good going. And I'll just feed him and put him back again. So that is Jackson's current routine. I really hope you found it helpful and got a few tips from it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will definitely do an updated routine video for his 9 months to 1 year. Oh my god, I can't believe he's gonna be a year. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Bye. You say bye-bye. You say bye.